Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Oakland Athletics franchise. Almost forgot what we were playing here. We had the draft last episode. Not great, but not bad either. I'm liking some of our draft picks, especially Rodrigo Encarnacion would be a good one. Salvatore Castillo, it's pretty good as well. Boyles is going to need some work, but at least he's an 86 potential. Jesus Rosales, guy that's going to need some work. Gary Rancini looks pretty decent, but he's going to need some work as well as a closing pitcher. I feel like a pretty good draft. Roger Bauer, I think, will end up at the majors probably sooner rather than later. But also, Rodrigo Encarnacion might as well. Playing second, but I don't know how we change up how this looks ultimately in the depth chart wise. Because Keston is there. Olson's playing in right now. So I mean, Abreu is gone at this point. So maybe we do have one guy bring up. We don't have a left fielder, so maybe that's another one. So maybe Olson moves out in the outfield. Keston, who can play first, maybe moves over to first. Or he moves over to the DH. Thurston stays at first, and one of the guys takes over second. Maybe that's how we do that. I don't know. We'll have to see. We still have a lot of game left. We're 5 games out of the wild card. 14 games behind the Astros. We have the Astros here before we go into the All-Star break. So we're going to be doing some All-Star break stuff this episode. We got the Futures game here. Let's see if we have anyone in here. Roge Richardson is pitcher, so that's nice to see him, even though he's not having a great record, a great year. And that's the only one we have. Carlos Cosmos in here as well. So that is that. We're not going to be starting that. Dylan Cease does get the win. For the home run derby, this is who we have here. Will Smith, Kyle Lewis, Randy Arizarena, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Javi Baez, Corey Seager, and Giancarlo Stanton. So we'll see who wins this one. I think we were decently far away from that. Some new uniforms. Okay, some new unis. The All-Star game is pretty cool.
In a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs, 400
that's what it looks like there.
Further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time.
See who wins this.
Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby.
And it's going to be Corey Seager, who went through Kyle Lewis, Randy Arizarena, and beat Giancarlo Stanton.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So Corey Seager is going to be your home run derby champion.
Corey.
Not something that we didn't expect. Corey Seager is great, but a lot of big sluggers in this one. He ends up beating Stanton by 1 home run. Stanton goes through Will Smith and Juan Soto. Baez is knocked out by 1 by his former teammate. So a pretty good one there. Eventually we'll get in the home run derby. Eventually we'll have someone there. Get the AA. We got some good stars in this game, hopefully. Billy Dickerson. Here's Domingo Robles. It's a nice one there. Henry Tanaka is in here. Cal Fredericks. We're trying to deal. So a lot of Rockhounds. Here's Fletcher Paxton. Buddy Reed. I think the one I would like to see more is Fletcher Paxton. Daniel Starr made it? Okay. Chase Kellerberg. So a lot of futures for us. So this is how we're going to do this one. We're going to do a player lock. On Fletcher Paxton, who's going to take a look at him for the All-Star game.
And now, please welcome the AA Central All-Star.
Gonna be a hard-fought game probably, but you can do it. Going up against Michael Grove, 5-1 record, 2.51 ERA in the All-Star game here. Leading off, Fletcher Paxton, 274, 34 runs. And that's going to be a good strike there. Only 17 RBIs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On base percentage, 331. Okay, slugging 329. That's inside. Ooh, that's a good four seam. Not a great big power hitter, but good vision and good contact at the plate. And that was just a bad one.
He's out.
Paxton playing short. We had a lot of short and second basemen. It stopped, but we just can't make a play on it.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Brady McConnell.
Okay. More fielding.
The third baseman,
Not opposed to it.
your attention please. Now pitching for the North
Going up
Division,
against
number
Shu now.
65, Anthony Shu.
I rolled over it. Maybe that would have been a good one to hit. And that one's going to be ground ball to second.
Out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fletcher Paxton.
All right. Can driving a run here. Going against Rafael Lopez. And that is a towering hit, but it doesn't matter. So we do at least get 1 run. It's not with us, though. Good reaction by Paxton to make the play. And that's going to be it for him. We don't have anyone else. And we win it. The South. The thing in the minor leagues, the All-Star game still does matter. So the South starts at home in the playoffs. It is interesting if that would be the fact for, I think it might be also in baseball, in MLB, I think. Okay, the All-Star game. Do we have any All-Stars in this? Bieber's in here. Dominguez as the closer. Alejandro Kirk from our other franchise, but other than that, we have no one. Just our closer. Just our closer. And that was to feed the AL. This might be one of our fastest All-Star breaks. No pitchers. Carlos Cosmo at least. Stevenson, but we've seen him at the majors. Is Ramus. Okay. The player lock game, and this will be an easy one. Not a big all-star group. And it's because a lot of our guys that we would have in the all-star game right now are at the majors because of injury. So that's one of the things we have to remember. And we'll look through our roster here and our all-stars, or at least rising stars. David Cortez, 8-1 record, 1.59 ERA. He's ready for the majors. He hasn't played already up there. Here's Carlos Cosmo. Not ready up at the majors, but a couple years removed, and he should have it. As that's up the middle, and that's going to be taken, but a base hit. Slow roller there, but that works. Manager wants us to steal base.
Batting second, the right fielder, Felix.
Not a great jump. And we got out. Not a great jump there.
The batter, the second baseman, Carlos Cosmo.
It's away. Manager wanted us to steal. And that's going to be a single on left. Oh, 1.
The right fielder, number 16, Felix Peña. Designated hitter, Daniel Meyer.
And we'll score off some wild pitches. Or wild pitches, some wild throws. We have a run, 2 singles.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos.
He's safe.
Cosmo's hitting well in the All-Star game, man. He's a guy that's on the bubble that could see some time at the majors by the end of the season for call-ups.
Nope. That's inside. And nice and patient. Get your pitch. He's safe.
Come on. It was good contact, not a lot of power, so you have to put the PCI on the ball. Okay, man scoring position. We can get an RBI here.
Second baseman, Carlos Cosmo.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not swinging at that curve. Ooh, that's a good fastball. And that is another single. Let's go. It's an RBI single at that. What a cannon out in center. It's not going to matter.
Now batting, right fielder, Felix Peña.
Out.
Okay, so we get a couple good hits. An RBI, a run. Caught stealing though. But hey, Cosmo looks good. Looks good. Then they put this menu in recently in the update. Some of your minor trades are going to come up like this, which is awesome to see. So we do trade Armenteros. I think we have an issue. How do I do that? That's one thing I wish they would do as well is I do have to worry about user settings. Yeah. So I was doing something for series I was planning on doing. So what was that transaction? For Ramos. It's horrible. But we need a veteran catcher in case something happens, so okay, I understand it. What was the other one that they did? Whoops. Oh, we optioned Ramos down to AAA. Okay. We have tons of injuries. It shows 100%. Okay. So if Kyle Hendricks against the Yanks, look at the top prospects right now. Matthew Thompson, still the top prospect in the MLB. The White Sox. Martin Calor is at 14. And he is likely our only one. So that's crazy right there. Let's see what the trade block looks like. We have Pablo Lopez out here. But if I'm not mistaken, we made a big trade last episode for Sexto Sanchez. Now this is interesting. Ryan Mountcastle. I like Ryan Mountcastle. He bats pretty well. Play first. That'd be the time with Jose Abreu done. We effectively... If we were to do that, what does Mountcastle play? That's looking like a great trade. He could play third, short, left field. Okay. So let's say he plays short. Passon can move to second. Keston becomes our DH. Or Keston moves to first. Our DH becomes Mackenzie Thurston. Or the other way around. He's batting what he normally does. You know what? We're going to make a trade at this point for the future. I do like Mountcastle. The guy is an absolute stud. They want left fielder, pitching third, short, second. So let's give them Abreu and a piece. I like Gordon. Good Porter Witt. Cruz might be one. Let me give them Florial, actually. I like that. For Mountcastle. Okay, that's a good trade right there. That is a fantastic trade. So in that case, we need to bring up someone. If I were to bring up someone, it's probably going to be... Probably a bat, if I had to guess. Has anyone been at the MLB level before? I'm gonna guess no. Schwartz has. Schwartz can play first. Let's bring up Schwartz. This Ramos we do have down here. I'm fine with that. Okay, that means our pitching line is the same. For our batting, Mountcastle is going to be batting 100%. Olson's going to be playing first. Left. Armenteros. Not batting great. Mountcastle can play left. That works. Okay, so Gordon, Pisone, Chapman, Olson, Huria. Mountcastle is going to be up towards. Arcana is playing in this one. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're going to go with. The first lineup, we're going to be playing the Yankees. For this one, we're going to come in. We're going to play... Actually, let's look at some of our All-Stars to end the episode. Then the next episode we'll go in with that. So Jesus Luzardo on a good streak right now. He's 10-4. Nelson Koo is still injured for another 1 to 2 months with a torn finger. Martin Calor doing decent in the ratings area. In the actual stats, not great. 4.25, whips decent at 1.25, but only 4 wins and 9 losses. Going down, we got a lot of heat, a lot of cold streaks. JJ Goss, another growing player here, 5.23 ERA. Not great. He's at AA too. Hideki Matsui, 19 years old. Needs a lot of work, but I think he could grow a lot faster than Goss can probably. Kyle Fredericks, still the same great Kyle Fredericks, 29 years old. Not great on the relief pitching angle. Sir Anthony Dominguez was our only real all-star. And 21 saves, 3 blown slaves, 2 holds. He's having a pretty decent year. Blackburn down here, closing pitcher. Looks like he's going to be a AA all-star. We saw him in there. 17 saves, 1 blown save, 1 hold. 1.42 ERA. 23 years old, doing pretty decent. At catcher, Stevenson, who's been, I mean, these two, I would think that is a given. Ryan Mountcastle we bring in, and this is going to be a great addition. I'd like to keep Matt Olson. I think We're going to have to make a decision on him. He's batting .219. He might come cheap. But we also have Mackenzie Thurston back here as well. So Carlos Cosmo probably up in the majors by next season. Batting pretty well. Does have second and first base, so he's kind of like a Keston type player. Kevin Paulo and Nate Mondu both were reserves in the All-Star game. They're slowly growing. I don't think anyone's going to overtake him, though. Overtake Chapman. Robert Presone here at the majors, 19 years old, 80 overall. He's increasing. Batting better than he did last year. 241. 24 RBIs. Less than the strikeouts right now, but it's only 82 games at this point. Not as many stolen bases, but still another 20 to 30 games he likely plays. 5 home runs. He's doing some work. Aramis, we'll see what he can get, but at AAA he's doing pretty good. Paxton, an all-star here at AAA, or AA, I'm sorry. Likely to be a AAA next season. Batting pretty well. Castillo with that torn Achilles tendon. Sucks that we couldn't see him long-term. We got Armenteros, who would likely be trade bait in the offseason, if anything. Everett Cruz. Okay, left-handed. Chase Callabug, who's 25 years old. Overall, still going down because of his potential. But Buddy Reed looks like a decent play. Decent AA still. Right field, Clint Frazier still out 3 to 4 months with a torn MCL. His season's likely done. And we don't really have depth at right field. And he's had some injury issues. See here, in 2019, only 69 games. 2018, only 15 games. Only 39 in 2017. He was a reserve guy for the Yanks. When we traded for him, he played 97 games. Had some injuries, I think, here. And then played 109 games. Had some injuries. Missed about a month. But here only played 1 game. So injury is hurting. So we'll have to see what we do there. And that kind of goes into the next episode against the Yanks. Do you want to test this? It will be Kyle Hendricks trying to get on the good roll to start after the All-Star break. I don't think we're going to do any more trades at this point. When we look at the trade block, I don't think there's any relievers or anyone that we could really, that I feel like we could build behind. That's unrealistic. Maybe Gant, but I don't know about that. Keuchel's on the Cardinals. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. At least I'm not seeing anything that would stick out and say, hey, I need to make this trade. And Duhar, no. Yeah, so we're just going to go in. We'll see if anyone gives us any trades, but at this point, we're going to keep on going. Kyle Hendricks trying to get his 9th win of the season. So I will see you guys later. Don't forget to leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Later.